On May 26, 1991, what began as a routine international flight from Bangkok to Vienna ended in unimaginable tragedy. Lauda Air Flight 004 would never reach its destination. Lauda Air Flight 004 was operated by a Boeing 767-3Z9ER, a modern, long-range aircraft at the time. On board were 213 passengers and 10 crew members. The airline, founded by former Formula One world champion Niki Lauda, was known for its strong emphasis on safety and service. The flight departed from Don Mueang International Airport in Bangkok late at night, with no weather concerns or reported technical issues. Just over 15 minutes after takeoff, while climbing through approximately 24,000 feet, a catastrophic mechanical failure occurred. The left engine's thrust reverser deployed without being commanded. Thrust reversers are systems designed to redirect engine thrust forward during landing, helping to slow the aircraft on the runway. In flight, however, the deployment of a thrust reverser causes a severe imbalance in thrust and aerodynamic forces. As the reverser deployed, the aircraft violently yawed and rolled. The crew, caught entirely off guard, had mere seconds to respond. The plane began to break apart mid-air under the extreme stress. Witnesses on the ground reported seeing a fireball descending from the sky over the remote, forested region of Phu Toi National Park in western Thailand. There were no survivors. The crash of Lauda Air Flight 004 immediately triggered a multinational investigation involving authorities from Thailand, Austria, and the United States, as well as Boeing and Pratt & Whitney, the engine manufacturer. The investigation focused on how such a catastrophic failure could occur without warning in a modern jetliner. At the heart of the mystery was the thrust reverser system. Engineers and investigators discovered that a design flaw in the control logic allowed the reverser to deploy in flight due to a fault in the electrical system. This was previously believed to be virtually impossible. There had been warnings and concerns within the aviation community about potential thrust reverser malfunctions, but no incident of this kind had occurred before with such devastating results. Niki Lauda, personally devastated by the tragedy, got deeply involved in the investigation. A trained pilot himself, he conducted simulator tests and confirmed that recovery from such an event in a 767 was impossible once the reverser deployed at cruising speed. His involvement put public pressure on Boeing and international regulators to address the flaw quickly and transparently. As a result of the crash, Boeing redesigned the thrust reverser system and implemented additional safety mechanisms to prevent in-flight deployment. These changes were mandated across all similar aircraft, leading to a significant improvement in aviation safety worldwide. Lauda Air Flight 004 remains one of the most tragic examples of mechanical failure in commercial aviation history. All 223 people aboard were lost, and yet their memory contributed to changes that have likely saved countless lives since. The legacy of the flight is not just one of loss, but of learning and progress. It reminds us that safety in aviation is never final, it is a continuous process, paid for in vigilance and, sometimes, in lives. In memory of those who perished on Lauda Air Flight 004.